Our final tech talk of the day comes from Prysm Software, a French-based company founded in 1996. They offer a global SIM software solution called AppVision for security, safety, and building management systems. Open, scalable, and neutral, AppVision guarantees the integration and control of equipment and applications in a single interface. Whatever the size or complexity of the project, the software guarantees a return on investment for the success of your small, medium, and large projects. With the transfer of skills provided by Prism trainers, their partners can deploy and develop the solution in complete autonomy, guaranteeing that the solution meets the current and future needs of end clients. After the presentation, please join us for our final live Q&A using the link below.
Hi, I'm David Fiorina, the Business Development Director for Prysm Software. Prysm Software is a small French company created in 1996. We are based in the south of France, near Aix-en-Provence. The first version of AppVision was delivered in 1998. Since that date, more than 5,000 licenses have been delivered. 2/3 of them, which is around 3,000, are still alive. We have a specific philosophy which guides our day-to-day business and development. We are neutral, open, and convergent. Neutral means we are independent from any hardware manufacturer, so we give the possibility to our partner to choose the system they want. Open, the platform is 100% open, so all partners can autonomously create and customize the platform to better suit to their markets and their customer needs, up to create their own OEM version. And conversion, because we are focused on integration. We want integration to work. That's the key topic for us. In Prysm Software, we have a specific business model. We never do projects. We never sell to the end user. We only sell licenses, training, support, and sometimes some specific developments. So we rely on a community of partners to deliver the project to the end user. AppVision is an open command and control platform, which is mainly used as a PSIM for security, safety, and building management system. It's open, scalable, and it guarantees that you can integrate any system or application that delivers a protocol. Of course, with this capacity of integration and customization, guarantee you a higher level of return on investment. Our business model has naturally led to creation of an AppVision community, a community of partners which are our added value distributors, added value integrators, technological partners, consultants. All these people are now gathered in our AppVision community too. And we estimate that around 500 people are able to implement and configure AppVision around the world. And among these 500 people, around 10%, which are 50 or 60 people, are able to use our SDK to develop new features, extensions, and drivers. Thanks for your attention. Now we are going to switch to the demo. We are looking forward to receiving your questions. Thanks a lot.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this demo of AppVision. We are going to show you our vertical markets demo program to see some of the features of our platform AppVision. We start with a standard example. AppVision used for security and safety management in a building. Here, I am an operator in charge of the 18th floor in a building. As you can see, we are using different layers. Each layer is associated with different technologies. This will help the operator to manage the display of equipment when there are a lot of different kinds on a plan or a map. Also, you can see that I can include, exclude, or isolate very easily a device from the interface. I can define areas and groups. Areas are for geographical location and groups for categories of technology. Here, you can completely exclude an area with just one click. As an example of alarm management, we are going to make a simulation and see what is happening. Here, the sensor is on alarm. I acknowledge the alarm, which leads to a new window with instructions that have been pre-configured. First, verify the video. So the video popped up because the camera has been linked to the sensor during the configuration of the project. Then report, I fill it rapidly. Then event tab, I can see all the events related to the alarm, the detail of the alarm. If there's a video attached to the alarm, I can watch the playback. And if I want to attach a file, I can add a PDF, for example, but it could be pictures or more videos, etc. I close the alarm and everything is saved in its specific event folder. In AppVision, we have an access control module, which is a full access control management software called App Control. Here's an example of how it can be used. We put a door under surveillance because access to this area is restricted. The simulation shows how you can create a double check. The reader has been linked to the camera. AppVision requests a snapshot to the camera each time someone uses his badge on the reader. As an operator, I can compare the face on the snapshot with the face on the ID in the database of App Control. If you really want to check the first person, you can still stop and go back. So this is one of the many ways you can use our access control module. Another example, lift management. I click on Fold, it simulates a defective lift. Thanks to our SIP client, we can easily manage audio. Here, the person locked calls the operator and you can see that a video pops up and we are able to answer directly from the interface. Lift management can be done in two ways. Through standard protocol, which only gives the position and events of the lift, or you can have a full integration with access control systems that are able to manage lifts via our access control module App Control. Light management. You can switch light on or off from the interface or with the timetable. Or you can create a link between light management and access control. When a floor is empty, lights can be switched off automatically. Temperature management. If I click on the level, I can see the temperature curve. I simulate an alarm, too hot or too cold, for example. Let's start with the too cold issue. We can now see that on the 12th floor, that one of the windows is open. I can send a text to the security staff and ask him to close it. With the too hot level, I can see that the air conditioning is on warm mode with the max fan speed. And I just need to reduce the fan speed level. Let's go now to another vertical, Smart City. For the first example, I display one camera. Here you have a little object inside the video stream. This object is showing the closest camera to the actual camera on display. If I right-click, I can see the content of the next camera, and when I left-click, I can go from one camera to another. Now you can see the two closest camera. As the camera is slowly going to the left, the right camera symbol disappears. This feature is very useful to help operators track a suspect in a city with a lot of cameras. Our lasso tool is also a good help for operators. They can select several cameras at the same time, as you can see on the screen, and then open a video wall. We still have our video overlays to switch from one camera to another. Our lasso tool can also be used with other equipment, for example here with bollards. We can force them down from the interface in case of an emergency. If I force them back up, I can get the video confirmation. A common use with bollards, the intercom. Here someone is requesting an access, I can answer the call, grant access, and hang up directly from the interface. Now, an interesting feature, the hotspots. If I see an incident on camera in a specific place, I can add a hotspot on the map and fill in the details of that incident. I can link that even to different videos here with 4 cameras. Here you see a flag showing the location of the accident. If I click on Hotspots, I can find the hotspot that I've just created and replay the videos that were attached to the event. Workflow management. We are going to simulate the intrusion of a boat close to an airport. So here you can see the boat arriving on the left as well as on the radar. Now that he is in a restricted area, it triggers an automatic pop-up of a camera. When I acknowledge the alarm, it launches the workflow. All the fields are mandatory. The operator must fill them in to close the alarm. Let's go to the scenarios. The difference between workflows and scenarios is that workflows are always triggered by an alarm, whereas scenarios can be triggered by any event. Here we are going to simulate the access to a drop zone in a courthouse. In this scenario, the police officer escorting the prisoner has 15 seconds to swipe his badge between each door reader. Otherwise, it will trigger an alarm. So first, I choose path A, grant the access with my badge. You can see it in the event flow. I swipe my badge on the second door, and then I will wait the 15 seconds to trigger the alarm. Now I can acknowledge all the alarms. Last point, video wall management. We can manage video walls in 2 ways. Through a direct integration of wall management servers. With this setup, video wall servers must be configured with their respective software before being connected to AppVision. Or, second choice, you can create a video wall with screens of AppVision's client's workstation. On the top, we simulate the real video wall. On the bottom, we have a video matrix object, which represents each screen of the video wall and shows what is displayed inside each monitor. Thus, the operator knows exactly what is represented on the video wall. Here, he can also choose the ways screens are split. With AppVision, what is interesting is that you can not only display a camera stream, but you could also display, for example, a map. You can also create a city patrol. Here we have 4 cameras in a dedicated video wall. These videos are displayed thanks to a pre-configured cycle that you can pause at any time. This was a short version of our demo. Thank you for watching and don't hesitate to ask questions.
Good morning, and thank you so much to David Fiorina and Nicholas Montmartre. Due to COVID, they can't share a computer, but Nicholas is there, don't worry, and he has a mic, so he will answer some of the questions. Thank you so much, of course, to Prysm Software for their tech talk this morning. Now, welcome everybody. Thank you very much for joining our Q&A. This is now your time to shine, so please get posting your questions. We've got a very short period of time to be able to ask as many questions as possible. So if you post them as soon as you think of them, even if they're not fully formed, I can go for it and ask the guys. You ask those questions on the tab on the right-hand side of your screen. Now, don't forget, if you see a question pop up that you like the answer to, please don't forget to take the time to upvote it. Now, it's great to meet you, Nicholas and David. Thank you so much for joining us again. Now, I'm sure that most people will have seen the full talk, but just in case, could you give us a very quick overview of the product and its benefits?
The product is an open architecture command and control platform, and the very benefits of it is that it's really open, which means it's 100% customizable thanks to a lot of things, our SDK and script engine configuration too. And the very difference is that it's open and people can have access to the openness in full autonomy, which means our partners can do exactly the same thing as we can do with the platform to customize it for their need and their markets. That's the biggest point and biggest difference with all our competitors.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. So what surveillance camera VMS partners do you integrate with?
From VMS point of view, we integrate all majors. I think we have more than 25 or 30 VMS integrated. So we have all major brands and still ongoing integration because we have a new generation of cloud-based VMS. And I know that a partner recently integrated the Eagle Eye network. So I think we cover very, very large brand range of VMS, and also we have a very large range of analytics, video analytics integrated.
Fantastic. So is the software being used in any particular cities, towns at the moment?
Yeah, there are. Of course, it's used. It covers vast, important cities in France. I'm due to terrorism. No, I'm not allowed to tell you the name, but there are really big cities. I can share you a big part of Paris and some big town. Among the 10 biggest towns in France, I think it is already used in 5 or 6. But it also covers smaller towns, medium towns, which are really kind of it because they also want to have their smart city or at least safe city product and process.
Can you customize the layout of the platform?
100% of the platform can be customized. The only thing you cannot customize is the architecture because it's done with the source code but all the rest 100% is customizable. If you don't like our client, you can recreate your own client. If you don't like our access control module, you can create your own access control. And I know what I say because we've got one partner in Italy which has done that. And you can really, the layout is just a part that you can do, but you can go much further in terms of customization.
Wow, that's amazing. Fully customized. That's incredible. So is your access control capability integrating to hardware such as panels and readers, or only to other access control systems?
Our access control module called App Control is a real access control management software. And usually the integration are done either on controllers or on software servers. We don't really matter of the readers, which are only a way to get the credential or to identify the person. So, but for some case, we have developed some direct integration of some readers because we need some for enrollment. But we have, I think I would say, in full right management, we have around 10 systems which are integrated in our app control module.
Fantastic. So what features are you planning to overhaul with 5G integration?
We have no specificity with 5G either than with IP. We just need a network to connect. The topic is how do I connect to the system? So the way to connect 5G doesn't change so much for us at the system. I speak under the control of Nicolas, which is our technical director, but it doesn't change. It doesn't change so much for us.
Brilliant. Can you manage cybersecurity as well as physical security devices on this platform?
Yes, yes, because we have integrated the SNMP protocol, and for which we are client and server, so we can supervise networks and hardware in networks. So it's really used. So typically you have I think you have also things like Splunk that use this protocol that you can use in our system, and globally we are not 100% dedicated to security, physical security. We are a command and control platform. So as soon as there is a protocol which is documented, we can use it and to develop a driver. We have developed our own VNC driver, which we call Prism Prism protocol, to supervise also application and networks.
Thank you, David. So how would I go about becoming a Prism partner?
It's very simple. You call us, we make you a demo. If you are happy, you just need to commit and to order a 3-day training, and then after you are authorized to be a Prism partner and to buy and to resell licenses. As simple as that. We are happy to welcome everyone who is happy to work with us.
Wow, well, I hope that you get many people coming to become partners. So can it be used in the converged security network?
I don't know what's called converged security network, but yes, we have some installation where it's a big mix between physical security like video access control intrusion, IT security with the SNMP, and also building management system like air condition, light, and so on. Typically in data centers, we have a big partners. Some of our partners make big business in data centers, and the three topics are converged in one platform, which is typically an OEM version of AppVision that the partner has developed.
So are there minimum configurations needed for the computer or workstation to use the platform?
It's very simple. A good gaming laptop is enough, like the one that every teenager is asking. No, it's quad-core i7 plus 16 giga of RAM and 500 giga of hard disk, but it's very usual configuration. And of course Windows, because we are Microsoft oriented, so you need Microsoft 10 or some equivalent, but we are developing the Microsoft world.
So how easy is it to add on new devices to the system?
It's easy for us. You already have a big library of drivers which are documented, so every partner has access to this library. So after it's ongoing. After, if you want to develop a new driver, you can ask us, ask other partners, or do it by yourself using SDK. If you have IT skills, it's quite useful. So depends of which we want, but we have a lot of partners. We think that we have much more drivers that have been developed by our partners than by ourselves. So you just need the right skills. After, it's just doesn't seem so difficult.
So do you offer direct support to end users? I'm sure.
Never. We never talk to the end users because we rely on partners to do projects. So we support our added value distributors and system integrators, but unfortunately that's their job to talk to the end user. We never sell directly to the end user, never. And that's part of our business model. We are 18 people in Prysm Software, and we have sold more than 5,000 licenses in the beginning. 2/3 of them are still alive. So imagine if at 18 people we had to support 3,000 licenses. It's just a nightmare. So no, we rely on our partner. After, of course, when there is big troubles and we are on the thing to help the system integrator, and every day we have to be on the line, and Nicolas' team is doing a fantastic job like this, but we really avoid to talk to the end user.
Gosh, you would never sleep. Wow. Do you think that your software could play a role in the evolution of smart cities?
It does already. It does already, because since its capacity of customization, integration, it is used by big system integrators in France and worldwide, which are specific offers for smart city, and they use it as an integration platform. So typically they add systems, of course, but they also add application like Waze. We have a partner who has integrated the Waze application and a lot of traffic control application, and he has developed a complete turnkey solution, which he markets under his brand. But at the very beginning, that's our platform, which is used as an integration and platform.
Brilliant. So what response have you had from the market so far? Any surprising or maybe unexpected responses?
No. We listen a lot to the market, and we take care to what people say, because the objective for us is to develop the platform as a toolbox and to keep it as simple as possible to implement. So that's really our goal, so that our partner system integrators can really adapt. So we are not so surprised, but we try to listen a lot to the market. Even if we don't talk to the end users, we listen to the market.
Okay, so this is the final question. Are there any new updates coming out soon to AppVision?
Yeah, there is a new version which will be released in spring, summer. We are closing the date in the coming weeks. So we have a new release, a new minor release each year, and the next release, which will be the version 4.7, will be a very rich release with a new client for HTML5, a new architecture, new features for incident management, and some features. It's a very big evolution for us. That's why we are not allowed, and we are not able to deliver to give the delivery date today, because we need to be sure for that. But it's going to be a major update in the version 4 of AppVision.
Fantastic. Well, it's great to meet you, Nicholas and David, even though we didn't see both of you. Thank you so much for spending. There. Thank you very, very much for giving us your time and for that fantastic tech talk. Thank you to Prysm Software. Our next Tech Talks will be on the 23rd of March. So make sure you put that in your diary. That's it from us today. We hope you all stay safe and we'll see you again soon.